today I am ridding myself of wigs. I just cut 3 long ones. I just cut them right down the center. One of them I've been holding on to for years. I bought it for my wedding. $2,500. $2,500 wig. Gorgeous hair. When I started to cut it down the middle, well, it hurt a little bit. I was touching it like, yeah, total avodah zarah. So anyway, why am I doing this? Because it's a 98% chance that the hair that is on my wigs is avodah zarah. It's coming from Indians that part of their idol worship and their religion is to... Oh, this one was a lot of money. This is $1,200. This one. It's a little... See that? Looks like your real hair under a hat. Part of the religion is to offer their hair as a sacrifice. And that means that I had avodah zarah in my house. I had avodah zarah in my house for 15 years. I converted, met my ex. Oh, this one's hard to cut. Met my ex. My life has been upside down ever since. I do everything. I keep kosher. I keep sneas according to the book, not according to what everyone else is doing. I daven 3 times a day. I say Tehillim at night. Yet my life is a wreck. What is in my house? I've thought many times. I've gone through my closet and got rid of anything that would be a little, just marginally not sneas. It's like I've known for the longest time what is in my house. I've gone through things. I've deleted. I've tried to clean up my life many times. Yet my life just wasn't changing. I don't know if this is going to change in my life either, but for sure, I cannot have anything that was involved in avodah zarah in my house. Definitely not in my head or in my possession. We are not allowed to benefit from even a hair of avodah zarah. Once it's been offered to the idols, once it's been involved, whatever it is, in idol worship, we cannot benefit as Jews. We cannot benefit from this. So that's it. I got all the long wigs and now I got all the short ones. I have no real wigs right now. I only have plastic wigs. That's it. No real human hair. These are going in the trash. And no, I would not be able to sell them because that would me be benefiting from them. But I cut them right down the center to wreck them so that no one else could use them either. That's it. The truth is, I was not planning on cutting them. I was just planning on getting them together and getting rid of them. But when I picked up the first wig that I ever bought, and it was so lustrous and so silky, and I knew that it was a great chance that it had been offered in a temple to a god, I understood for a moment the pull that people have towards idol worship. And that's when I got my scissors out and I started cutting it up as fast as I could. Probably it would have been appropriate to burn these, but I'm not going to burn a bunch of hair. Gross. So I destroyed it, cut it up so no one could have it. And it's really pretty hair, isn't it? Yep. Cut this one more. This one needs to be cut more. This one especially because I wore it so much. I had the nerve to wear this to shul even. This one right here. I wore this one a lot. When I first got divorced, I wore this one a lot. I'm going to really cut this one up. No one can ever wear this. No, I'm not crazy at all. I'm just getting right with Hashem. Right after I cut the wigs, I started watching this shir from Bezrat Hashem, Rabbi Yaron Ruvain, and this is what he said.
My wife, I'm going to invest everything into this business. Why? It's the greatest business in the world. Rabotai Yekarim, now if you go to Cambodia and you want to buy some hair, you can get some hair, but if you have a big store, you're not going to be able to buy as much as you want. Why? Because it's limited supply. If you go to Brazil, you can buy some hair, but even though they tell you it's from Brazil, it's not. Still, let's say you believe it's from Brazil. You can't buy as much as you want. And let's say you go to Paris or you go to Italy and you find a bunch of homeless people that want to sell their hair, and you convince a bunch of them to sell their hair. Still, you're limited. You cannot supply the market. There's only one place in the world that can supply the market. And that place is India. Now here's the problem with getting the hair from India. In India, it's part of their religion to donate their hair to idols. Meaning that their hair becomes a korban, becomes a sacrifice to an idol. And that means that you can have all of India donate the hair, but you're still not allowed to use it. And the reason why is because the Torah tells us, and all opinions agree, there's no Ashkenazi Sephardi here. It doesn't make a difference. Torah tells us, as soon as something became a part of idolatry, you're no longer allowed to enjoy it. You're not allowed to eat it, you're not allowed to sell it, you're not allowed to enjoy it in any way, shape, or form. Where do we learn it from? In several places in the Torah, Gemara Masechet Avodah Zarah talks about it extensively, but there's one maaseh that most of you have heard, by Yeshua ben Nun. Yeshua ben Nun, that took over after Moshe Rabbeinu, went into the land of Israel. The first thing that Hashem told him, after circumcising all of Am Yisrael and fighting the wars, what did he tell them? He told them, destroy all the trees. What did the trees do? What the trees did something? He said, no, somebody worshiped these trees. Okay, somebody worshipped them, but they're not here anymore. Once somebody worshipped the tree, that tree has no right to exist. The only mitzvah you can fulfill with something that was used for idolatry is destroy it. You're not allowed to do anything with it. Not allowed to sell it, even if it's a diamond that's worth infinity amount of money, that you can buy and build 1,000,000 kollels, 1,000,000 yeshivot. You're still not allowed to do it. The only thing you're allowed to do is destroy it. Why? Because Avodah Zarah, idolatry, is the epitome of the opposite of Hashem. It's you've replaced everything, which is Hashem, with nothing. So to enjoy the nothing, instead of Hashem, it's the biggest insult in the world, spitting in Hashem's face.
The truth is that over 98% of all wigs in the market today come from places of Avodah Zarah. There's an unlimited supply of hair. They take this hair that is donated by millions and millions and millions of Indians, and they sell it. It's a free supply, grows forever. They sell it to Brazil, they sell it to Europe, and then those retailers say that it's European and Brazilian, when in fact it comes from India. There was no way for me to know for sure if I was actually wearing one of the wigs that for sure came from European hair. It was a 2% chance. So I got rid of them. I destroyed them, and obviously I did the right thing according to the rabbi. And it's not even according to the rabbi, it's according to the Torah, to destroy any form of idol worship. The rabbi said, he talked about the trees. It's the same thing. They had to be destroyed. Baruch Hashem, I did the right thing.